Hello my quilting friends, my name is Leah Day and welcome to this free motion quilting tutorial. Today I am stitching Rise and Shine, a really beautiful sunshine echoing design. So this starts out with a series of arching shapes and then you go inside and fill it with your sun rays, these nice sharp pointy triangles. This is definitely going to be a design that has lots of steps, so you might want to write down the steps in the process of memorization. And how this works, all of these designs that I'm stitching out in free motion, they all are governed by a simple set of rules. Once you memorize those rules, you can quilt this design anywhere in your quilts. So the rules for Rise and Shine are very simple. You're going to stitch a half or quarter circle shape. This is just like a little pie shape. Travel stitch over and echo it. Echoing is just stitching a nice set distance away, in this case an 1/8 of an inch. Now I'm going to travel stitch up and I'm going to triple that amount. So whatever I stitched here, I'm going to try and stitch times 3 to leave a nice big open space between those lines. And then I'm going to travel stitch and then try and go back to that original echo, so about an 1/8 of an inch away. And echoing is one of those things, you're just trying to stitch consistently around that shape. Mark it if you find that to be a struggle, but also understand that some of these techniques do take a little bit of practice to get the hang of. Okay, so now I travel stitch down and I'm filling this space with straight lines. I'm just simply stitching back and forth between those two inner echoes to fill the space up with those nice bright sunshiny rays. There we go, that looks great. Now to continue the design, I'm just simply going to go and stitch more, just that entire set of lines again, but I didn't really want to stitch one right here. It was going to kind of make a weird area on my quilt, so I travel stitched all the way down. And now I'm going to start a shape right here. Now travel stitching is stitching right on top of a previous line of stitching. As you can see, I was a little messy here, but I know I'm going to stitch back over that whenever I fill in with another shape, so that's okay. Now if ever you feel like you stitched too big of a starting shape, that's okay. You can always stitch inside and do an internal echo for that first line. Same thing, if you feel like you've left just a little bit too much space between that second and third line, you can stitch inside instead. So give that a try. If you find echoing to the inside easier or to the outside, it's really pretty much the same technique. It's just what side of the needle that you're looking at. Okay, now I'm stitching some back and forth straight lines, filling that little gappy space open up with nice bright sunshine rays. So there we go. That is the set of steps that you're going to repeat to create this design. Stitch that half or quarter circle shape, echo it, then echo it again nice and far out. Think 3 times the echoing. That looks good. And then echo it again a short distance away, about an 1/8 of an inch. And it's okay if it's not perfect. That echo was far from perfect. That's okay, not the end of the world. All of the sunshine stacked together really kind of hides a lot of the mistakes within the design. And then now I'm just bouncing back and forth, filling that area in with nice straight lines. There we go. So that's how I quilt Rise and Shine. Here's a picture of what it looked like when I finished this block completely. I quilted this design and lots of my quilts on the Eversewn Sparrow 20. This is a very affordable home sewing machine that I believe is a perfect beginner level machine, great for kids, also great as a travel machine if you're needing something lighter to carry to workshops and classes. You can check it out and learn more at leahday.com/sew20. Until next time, let's go quilt.